What's here we do? We're back here with The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Now, this episode here before us is going to be slightly experimental, and what do I mean by that? Well, I'll tell you. Fear not, for the tension is about to be dispelled. What I mean is I've got a new microphone, and I gotta test it out. I did a little cursory test, whatever, before this very recording started. But I just wanted to do a whole episode where we'd be sort of careful and not to do anything too story heavy, because I don't want to get... Was I dying of cold just then? No, it was just the sounds of my luggage and all. I thought it was him panting because it was cold. I'm going to take one episode to just detour away from our goal of going to Zora's Domain slightly and just go do some shrines, because I don't want to do anything important while I'm testing this new mic in the event that it breaks down unexpectedly. And I'll just rant briefly for a bit about this whole new mic sitch. And then I'll shift and try not to talk about it again. But first, I gotta just say, this mic is super light, so every time I nudge it, it goes like bobbling all around, which really freaks me out. Also, this microphone has, you can tap it on the top to mute it, as opposed to the other one where it had a nice button on the front to click it. And I don't even have to tap it. Like, I just sort of run the word I'm saying. So it's very, very sensitive, and it freaks me right out. My old one wasn't exactly broken per se, and the sound quality on this one is only, I think it's better, but like marginally better than the other one, so we probably won't notice a huge increase in that regard. But the reason one of the big reasons I opted to get a new one, they're both USB mics, nothing crazy expensive or anything like that. The old one's USB port was on the bottom, which meant that as you were recording over time, it would gradually slip out due to gravity, which would be fine if it then just would disconnect and you go, oops, and you plug it back in, except it would disconnect enough that it still had power and looked like it was functional from a glance, but then the recording would sound like this. This is the clip you're hearing now is from our recent Watermoon World playthrough. And this is why I lost many, 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 many recordings over the past few years to mic issues. Well, I didn't lose the recordings, but I lost the mic file because they ended up sounding like that. And it was like, well, this is not acceptable. And I'm genuinely confident it was because the mic port was on the bottom, so it just slowly slipped out. But not enough that I would obviously notice it was out, just enough that it would completely ruin the recording. And this one's mic port is on the back, so that probably won't happen. Also, the USB cable it came with is a little sturdier. But aside from that, I think it is at least slightly higher quality. I was a little nervous in my test recordings because it appeared as though since I have it at the lowest sensitivity now, as I usually do when I'm doing a loud, screamy recording like this, and yet it seemed like the sensitivity on this, even at the lowest, was a bit higher than our old one, so it may be that there's a lot more peaking going on, and I apologize about that whenever I get loud and start making funny jokes! Because that's, those are both the things that I do. All the time. All my jokes are funny. If you point to one that wasn't, I'll kill you. But it's for all those reasons that I figured I would just do a sort of a test recording here with this new mic. It probably is nothing bad's gonna happen, so it's gonna be totally fine, but, better safe than dead and all that. Better safe than recordingless. So I figured we'd do something not story pertinent for this one, where there's gonna be a lot of dialogue and stuff. I figured we'd just go get some shrines. Get a few of the shrines that we know are hanging around. Namely this one, and then maybe we just go around and explore this little area here, because there wasn't a shrine here in Breath of the Wild, but maybe there isn't here. Around here, and then head over to TotK Island, and then once we're around there, perhaps we port over to where we know some of these other shrines are, and snag them, and just get like 2 or 3 shrines this episode, and just be a nice, chill, shriney episode. But what in the hey am I doing all this talking for when we've got shrines to do? Jakaya's shrine, or Jaka's shrine? Let's get on in there, shall we? Yep. Is it going to be another Naked and Afraid one, as I heard someone refer to it in the comments earlier? I could go with another Naked and Afraid shrine. Whatever it is, it'll heal us all this frostbite we've got ourselves into when we're at the end of it. Assuming, of course, I don't die in the middle. Ooh, how interesting. Jailbreak! Interesting. Let us examine what is going on here, friends. Let us indeed. This is all changed, right? Okay. Oh, interesting. I'm just going to put on the treasure chest tracker if it's alright with everyone else. So this way is the treasure, right? I might have guessed that. Can I climb these, by the way? Nope. Not without some assistance, anywho. But you know what I can do? Is this. So as long as there's one directly above us, then yes. Oh, you can attach blocks to each other. Right, of course. That might prove useful. So if I just lean over the edge here and get the bottom one out from under us, we actually have them separate, and I can understand what I need to be doing here. A bit better, maybe. Alright, so at the beginning here, it seems all they want us to be doing is just bring this on over and then ascend up through... Oh, sorry. Ascend up through it. Yeah. Blah. But as for the treasure... And we can ascend up through here as well, but what's on that side of the everything? In this hole in particular, it feels like there should be something. Oh, I missed the hole. Yeah! Faster to fall off that cliff and take a heart than climb all the way back up, I think. Right, so that was just an alternate way you could get up, I guess. Seems like that one would have been much harder to get up. Anyway, the treasure's up here. Is this one just one you can ultra hand? It isn't, but perhaps we can find something to climb. Oh, I can just ascend there. Silly doofus of a me. Crazy how many powers you forget when you do nothing at all that would make you forget them. Oh, there's a spear staff. Wow. Okay, it better not drop my spear off a cliff here. Okay, good. I'm just gonna ultra hand this over the edge here so that I can take out the staff and, well, let's just do this off of the stuff with a selfie. Oops. Yaha! Interesting though. So there's a staff of every weapon type, which is not what I would have expected, and that's the only treasure in this place, mercifully. We don't really need more than 2 staves, I don't really think. I mean, even 2 is pushing it, in my opinion, but I want to keep this opal scepter, and I do like the topaz rod we made earlier, way earlier. I'll leave the staff here. They're all staffs. The polearm staff here. Right, we have something interesting going on here. Wonder why would they call it jailbreak? So I assume what they want us to do here probably is just lay this out here so that we can go over there and ascend. I should have done that when I was so close to it. I could very easily have just thrown myself off there. Because they're a bit closer to us, just that it's mostly balanced on like that. And then we ascend here. And that was all the treasure, right? So we just gotta get to the end of this shrine. And this is jailbreak. Well. The thing about that you have to understand is... oh. I probably shouldn't have jumped out, should I? I didn't understand what was meant by jailbreak until way later. Oh, aha! Jailbreak, I understand! Ha! That's interesting. You don't usually see one where the name of the puzzle isn't actually really clear to you until like the end. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's back to full. The frostbite's gonna stop us. So down to this little southern peninsula here, then to TotK Island, then to that shrine that's over by Satori Mountain, then to that shrine that's up around the Elden region. We'll call that an episode, shall we? Hopefully not get distracted by anything else too horrible in between here and there. There's some icicles there we can make weapons with, which I've heard are good for freezing enemies, more or less instantaneously. A Frumzia course. A Frumsoft course? A coast. Course. Ah, that nice little chunk of stamina we've got now. Let's just do a bit of a sprint before we glide now, which is nice. I still have the same amount of stamina as before. No idea if we're going to find a shrine on this edge of the coast, although it seems likely since there wasn't one here, and it's such a geographically distinct part of the map. Since there wasn't one here in Breath of the Wild, and that, it seems pretty likely to me. What's that? There's light out on the water there, is there? This bears investigating. Forgive me if my voice is a little gross. I did, in fact, just wake up, more or less. Oh, that's weird. That's really weird and creepy. There's a huge water flow going that way as well. What's with all the murder spirit boats? Oh, we're not far from Mapla Point now. Thankfully it's getting out of the cold. Oh, this looks KOROKS, doesn't it? We found you're supposed to pull these out. Can you just do it by pulling on it, or does it need to have much more force than we can apply to it? I'm gonna try and just yank it out with my link powers. No, okay, we better find a boulder or something to attach to it. I don't feel like seeking one out, actually. Let's just put something we don't need tons of onto it. Fire hydrants. Just put 5 of those together, and the weight of it will probably weigh this thing down enough that it's fine. That really didn't do it in the slightest. It's like it's still floating. Maybe if I put it over there with all the hydrants on. Oh no, that was a waste of time. I need something much less floaty. How many cannons are we gonna use? Why does everything float? I guess I'd be happy about it in other circumstances. Right, well, that was like the soundest waste we could have possibly wasted all those. I'm gonna go find what they want us to find. Sorry for wasting all of our stuff just then. Listen, you. I could do without this today. Well, they actually haven't noticed us. Why is... Oh. When you hold down the Zonite bow, it... What was that? Oh, power drains and arrows can fly much farther according to how long a shot is charged. I did not know about that. How did I never read this before? Oh, it's because I was mixing it up with a construct bow. Oh, this is a Zonite bow, then. We don't have one in the book, do we? Oh, no, we do. I'm dumb. Never mind. Apparently I forgot about that, or never read it. Well, that's cool. What do I weigh this down with? Any ideas, anyone? I'm sure people have tons of ideas, especially those who have played the game already. But let's see if I can have an idea. And let's see if it can be a slightly less bad than usual one. My brain says boulder. Boulder seems like the most likable item for this sort of thing. And my brain also says that boulder is more likely to be found up here than down there. This is why I need to get the boulder in the... I forgot that stamina exists. This is why I need to get the boulder in our favorites log for auto build. Although it's probably like the anti-gravity platform where it takes a fair bit more than your average part. Was I right that each of the fans and the cart seems to only take 3 when you made it with auto build? I'm guessing the boulders would be closer to 10 or 20. And probably like planks you can find around and stuff too, because otherwise you could just make like a really massive bridge like I made that one time, save that as a favorite, and then bust it out for only like 10 zonite, so a really small amount. Alright, let's get to the top of this little peak here, and then, ooh, that looks like a korok there. Search around for some stuff that we could use to weigh down this whole thing. So here's a rock. It was a korok rock! Hello! Bye-bye, you. We shouldn't lose this, though. We should keep this around. If we could find a few rocks, that would be good enough, I imagine. Right, here we go. Oh, God, I would never do that in real life. That just seems so painful. Jumping with this massive rock on your head without even being able to use your hands to stabilize you. My, a Bolson construction thing. We gotta do this quickly so we can get back to the other things we were gonna do. Everything here's a bunch of driftwood. Oh wow, this is weird. Chest, that might be enough to weigh it down. No, it's wood, isn't it? Right, we recently found that something like this, you can put it on an angle there, that it will just, the sign will just lean up against it is not a bad move. Oh, don't break. I'm so sorry. Oh, 2 signs here. Oh, well, if that's the case, shouldn't I be able to just slide one down here? And then if it'll lean on that, the top one will as well? Or is it 2 signs that are like 2 equal points? Let's just see. Oh, that didn't have the effect I expected at all. In that case, something like this is maybe a bit more appropriate. Will the top sign just fall over that? Let's just put another one. It's so nice to be done with our Halloween marathon, though, for the moment. Not just because it was freaking me out. Although I feel like some people were actually a bit worried about me for that, and I promise I wouldn't do it if I genuinely didn't think I could handle it at all. Like, when I can't handle it, I pause and stuff. I'm okay. I'm the one who's making me do this. It's okay. So I hope no one's really worried about me with all that. But anyway, what I was getting at was, it was like I had just gotten a bunch of time to record, and then Pikmin 4 came out, and it was like, okay, well, we have to do this. So all of our other games kind of got put on hold a bit. And then Pikmin 4 was done, and it was like, all right. And then it's the Halloween marathon. It's like, okay, we're going to put the other games on hold for a little bit again. But now it seems like there should be nothing standing in our way from just breezing, like blowing through as quickly as possible. Tears of the Kingdom, Vermin Assassins, and Dual Destinies, which we're very close to the end of. So it's very exciting for that reason. It's an exciting time to be alive for me. So please stand up, sign. Yes! You get those pegs in the ground. There we go. That ought to do it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. As I was saying before, it'd be really cool if eventually you get like a map of where all those are, and you could make sure to do every last one of them. That would be very fun. Alright, so we want to keep this rock with us. Probably more boulders and stuff down by the beach. Oh, you know what would be really useful is one of those rocks that falls from the sky. They'd be super heavy, wouldn't they? Let me just mark it was roughly over here where that other korok was, because that's what I'm trying to do here. Before we carry on to all the shrines. It's very important to me, okay? Lots of bads around here, but there gotta be some boulders in these waters. Oh, that Zonai thing looks hollow. Do I have enough ground to stand here? I do. Ah! Hollow it is! And guess what's inside? Haha! I said open, please. Oh, open? What about open? When does open happen? There we go. Some Zonite. Sweet. I haven't been down bottom in a while, so that's rather useful. All the birds just stop mid-flight. All right, I'm not forgetting about that rock we had back there, but I'm trying to see if there's anything obviously heavier around these parts that would be better to use. This is a really nice, pretty place. The way it's just shallow for a while here. This is Mapple Point, but I'm still not hearing or seeing a shrine, unfortunately. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's no shrine here either. As in, there's no shrine in this game, in this place either. Right, I'm making a hovercraft again. Get some fans out here. I gotta hit one of those fan deposits later on, because we are running out of them again. They are so dang useful. Okay, it takes 18 to make this thing overall, which is, because it's 3 for the base, and then, does that make sense? So I guess it's 4 for each fan, 3 for each fan is 12, so then it's up to 15, and then 3 more for the stick. So yeah, most of the normal parts seem to be about 3. Maybe the weapons are a bit more. Maybe that's the idea. Right, okay, let's get our way on over to here. Because there looks like there could be some big, heavy rubble in this place, but more importantly, there's something special going on here. The water flow has to have some importance in this area, doesn't it? Or maybe it's just for fun, for a way to transport yourself around. Yarg! Oh, I flipped it over. That could have been much worse than it actually was. Weird, there doesn't seem to be anything here. Oh, yikes! Yeah! Oh, it's just too far away. And if I get on my craft here. Oh, I can even stand up in this water here. And yeah! Ah, I just bonked it into my own ship. Right, well, I thought I would find a bit more here than we ended up doing. I've capsized it. I feel as though there's something important here that I'm not noticing. Probably this whole series of lights and stuff is part of a much larger quest that we've yet to really engage with. Ah, damn. On the plus side, this thing floats in water, so I can just remount it every time. Where did it go? Oh, it was just floating up really slow. That's horrifying. Oh, my thalassophobia just, like, shrieked with anguish. Let's see if I can glide my way over to this nearby island here. Yeah, it's not a very most efficient means of transport through the water, this thing, but there are worse ones, I suppose. Okay, let's just try and land it on the island here. What's with all this stuff? There's just one little plank here and then a few batteries. Well, we'll take the batteries for now, I suppose. Oh, I don't want to leave this cork now. I feel like I've spent so much time on it. I can't just... It'll be a waste of an episode if I leave you without at least doing that. Okay, let's see if we can use these batteries to get back to land there. There's got to be like a boulder or something around this shore. Even if it's far away, I don't care if I have to walk a fair bit with it. I think it's got to be heavier than just that one rock we found, so I'm not ready to use that just yet. Actually, do I have anything in my auto build history that would do the trick? My auto build history is filled up with all these stupid devices. Oh, all these heavy metal planks from the shrine where we did the ice and stuff. Is this, well, we can make it with 6. Is this heavy enough to sink? It's the real question, and the answer is, let's friggin' hope so, because otherwise I'm just wasting these on it. Like, it does seem like they'd be metal. They're metal, right? Oh, shit! Oh, I forgot you're not supposed to split stuff apart. Do I have enough to make it back up? God, that was like the most perfect me move I've ever done in my life. Oh, there's another little rock here. Oh, there are a few little rocks here. Okay, we might just be our lucky day. Please tell me that the one I dropped down here is still down here somewhere. Ah, I think it must have despawned. I was trying to split it apart so that... What the hell is going on with that one? Oh, it was very orange from this angle. I was trying to split it apart so that I could throw one in the water and see if it sunk, but I forgot that you can't split those ones apart. Damn. I just wasted all my zone. Well, no, I didn't waste the hovercraft stuff, I guess. Right, this isn't a very heavy looking rock, but it's a rock at least, and there was another one not far. Yeah, here we go. Maybe this together will be enough. Whoa, whoa, whoa there. Absolutely not. We're not doing that. Listen, you. Oh, goodbye. Alright, Riju, you know what time it is? Cook this fool! Pew! Thanks, Riju. Oh, I never thought about that, but if you have a lightning strike a place, it sets a fire there and you can glide. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Might have to leave my hovercraft here if I'm going to be bringing these rocks around. Although maybe it would just carry them. Should we try sticking it to it, seeing if it will carry them along? Where did my hovercraft go? Oh, up there. This doesn't seem like it'd be enough weight yet, though, does it? Oh, no, it gets dragged away by it way too easily. No, come back! Okay, we'll just bring the whole hovercraft with us for the moment. Ah, now getting it all over there without the rocks falling in the water might be a bit more of a challenge. Might just have to stick a few more fans and batteries on this thing. Yeah, why not? Let's not risk anything here. Putting 4 more fans and 1 more battery here. 2 batteries on it. Okay, so the fans I'm gonna put in the same location, basically just on top of them. Which I don't think would work in real life, but probably works in this game. But then I've never tried making a hovercraft with 4, like, ceiling fans. So what do I know? Stick the batteries to the side somewhere. Alright, please work with some degree of efficacy. Yeah, it works fine. Alright, okay, the real trick here is going to be landing it in the spot where I want. Although the thing probably glides, as we've seen. I can just slow its descent a little here. Alright, I didn't slow it tons. I can control it again just to lean it forward a bit and just get on our way on over there. Okay. Now stop and bounce. Okay, and let's get the whole thing up on the land here. I wonder, can you detach the parts that we made with Zonite? The whole thing's probably about to break when I do this. The cart will probably at least break. Oh no, okay, so it's just the parts that you... If you have 2 parts that you made with Zonite stuck together. Because we supplied the fans and stuff, right? Anyway, I'm going to detach this rock, and it's going to detach it from the other rocks, but I can stick it back to these rocks. And now, was all of that enough to weigh this stupid thing down? Oh, God. Get down there, you! Oh, maybe if I put it way over the edge here, then when it pops up out of the water, it'll have enough force to yank it. I spent so long getting those rocks. There's no way all these parts float, right? How the hell would this spring float? It's all metal. Why? But maybe I don't need to make it float. Maybe if I can jettison the cork far enough with a spring. Yeah, what if I put the spring on top of it and hit it, and it springs the cork way away? Maybe we do that with like a few springs stacked on top of each other. I just have to get this one now, okay? Okay. Alright. Okay, everyone just bear with me here. Yeah! Yes! Yes! Oh my god, I was talking about I just knocked my mic halfway across from when I threw my hand up to spew from my face with excitement. Couldn't think of a better, more artistic way to put that. There's a word I'm looking for that I couldn't find, but thank god we found a way, I mean, that's, at least, you know what? if nothing else, that's taught us a very valuable way with which we can interact with that sort of thing in the future. We weren't at Tinoco Island before, right? We only went as far as this little thing here. So let's see if we can bring this chunky hovercraft back to the wall there, because we said we wanted to go to Tinoco Island before we carried on here. This thing obviously runs out power much faster, but it also moves much faster, so it might be better for the moment. Oh god! I'm always nervous that if I lean forward too hard, it's gonna like flip over, but it seems like it sort of stops you from going too far with it. Right, okay, actually we're probably getting more mileage of this if we say goodbye to the extra fans. Sorry about it. Have fun in your new life in the ocean, where apparently you can just float endlessly. Anyway, what we got out of that was a really excellent way to deal with those puzzles in the future, which is just like spring the heck out of those corks that now we know. Oh, we're going down the hill. I didn't realize quite how far. I flipped it again. I like that you can just lift off so effortlessly out of the water. That's really awesome. I love when you can make such a simple device in a game like in a game like this, where it has any sort of like mount maker, and it actually works. Sometimes simple is really good. This sort of thing. This sort of game. Okay, right. I put a pin just over there just now. That's the island we're trying to get to. No, you better not. Aha! Joke's gonna be on you in a minute when I take off. You're gonna. Oh, wait, stop! Just let me get my vehicle recharged, please, and then we can put this little rivalry of ours behind us. Okay, go, no, go fast! Go fast! Ah! Want to probably be careful not to get caught in the water flow here. It's really amusing to me somehow, the way the vehicle goes sinking much farther than you do. I'm trying to think of physically if that makes sense, because it's more massive, so I guess it would take longer to stop it in the water, but if you were hanging on to it, well, I guess he lets go when he hits the water, because of course he would. And also because they don't have underwater stuff programmed in this game, really. As in, not much stuff for you to do underwater. Oh, I'm gonna land right in the water flow, like an idiot. Look at this. Oh. Oh my god, did the vehicle not come with me in the way I was hoping for? Oh, there we go. Okay. Come back. Why do they all have bright room seeds stuck to them? It's a little creepy and weird. See if we can stop off and get that battery, by the way. Probably at this point, it would be better to just use the little raft they've given to us. But I like ours. I'm not going to stop for the battery. We're that close. It's a named island and stuff. I have to imagine there's something here. Unless there's... I actually don't even remember this island from Breath of the Wild. Please at least be a cork. Oh, is that another one that you need a cork to get out of it? Well, at least we know what to do with that now. We have an idea, anyway. Which means we need to stock up a heck of a lot more on springs in the future. Oh, look at all the boats beached there and stuff. Can you fuse a boat to your weapons? I really would like to. Are those batteries? Oh my god! It's a lot of batteries. Batteries and fans and all kinds of stuff. You can fuse boats to weapons. I want a boat weapon. I'm making a boat sword. Boat sword! Boat sword! Sorry, that excites me greatly. Boat club! I mean, look at it! Look at boat sword! Oh, this is the best game. I just love the random stuff you can stick to it. So how many springs have we got? 3 seems to be the best amount for this. We've only got 6, so we want to stock up on those when we can soon enough, but we don't really have the requisite anything to do that. No horn, not enough horns, not enough charges, I would say. Alright, you prepare to be sprung. Probably 2 would even do it, but oh, come on. Don't be a party pooper. Give me my spring. What? Why not? Look, just put it somewhere. I don't care if it goes in the water. You did with the other 2. You know, maybe if I mount this spring. Not the mirror! What? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
There we go. Right. Okay, we gotta get you... Oh, this is gonna be a little more awkward to do here. No. The way I did it before was I did it upside down like this, right? Oh, I don't have this one on the bottom facing the right way, do I? Sorry about that. Yunk! Oh, it's a little diagonal, but it's still the spring actions should work the way we were expecting. Poke! Boat club! Boat club! Yes! Happened again. I'm always gonna be knocking this mic around when that happens. Sorry about that. But, finally, boat club! Oh, go on, why not? I know I'm gonna probably go a bit over time doing this, because I just don't want to go to those other 2 shrines I said I would, but, let's just stick all 4 of these batteries onto this thing and see how far it can take us. Oh, we shouldn't stick them together, right? I said that already. 1 for each fan! Maybe we start by going over to that, cave over there, because I'm kind of curious. Have we been to this point at all? No, because we kind of went, like, from here to there, and then to here. We got when we went back to the tower, didn't we? So we really haven't been to this sort of area at all. If you can find a shrine around here, then, oh, that was just the noise that makes. Double rainbow! Oh, stop and look at it. Oh, so pretty. Double rainbow. Oh, gorgeous. Oh. The natural wonders of this fictitious world. If we can find another shrine here, then combined with the other ones we're going to get today, we could have I've gotten all 4 in one shrine. In one episode, sorry. Okay. My battery's gonna run pretty low here, but we may yet be able to get to the top of this thing anyway. Ooh, yeah! Getting all those batteries was actually totally worth it. Alright, I'd be actually a little upset if there wasn't a shrine up on top here now. Oh, it's a bird's nest up here. That's so cool. Cliff nesting birds, that's the thing. Oh, sorry, I want to wait till it's at full. I did want to check out that cave that was at the bottom there, but I didn't realize we'd have enough power to get all the way to the top here. So let's check out the top of this now while we're this far. Oh no, don't tell me we're not going to be able to make it to the top. Okay, come on now. Another cliff nesting bird. Here we go, 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 here we go! Oh, I flipped! Get away from the edge. Okay. I know I could walk over there to check it out, but like I love this thing so much now, I don't want to go anywhere but in this thing. I believe there was a shrine at the peak over here in Breath of the Wild, so I guess that would probably suggest that there isn't one in this game. Right, just around this little peninsula here. There may be something else there, like a KOROKS on the end, though. Oh, there's something interesting going on right at the end there, isn't there? Hello? Oof. Oh, they have a friend they need to get to. What's their friend beyond TotK Island? On Eventide? Ah! Right, but we're making a side stop first then. Hopefully they don't fall off when this thing goes in the water. Just breathe deep, KOROKS. Everything will be fine. Okay, now we stop this, and then we start it again so that it starts to catch wind just at the right time. That we can glide down like this and control our descent. Ow! Oof, indeed. Sorry. I just want to check out this cave that's over here. If there's a shrine there, we'll unlock it, then we'll bring you to your friend, alright? Does that sound right?
Yes, it does. As long as you're never dropping down 300 foot like that again.
Sure, no problem. Just for you, pal, I will not do that. Where was that cave entrance? Oh, here it is. Okay. Now the test to see if they are fine when it goes in the water. I imagine they just stay connected to it. Yeah. Sorry. Haven't heard any shrine blinky. So it would suggest there isn't one in here, but let's just see what is in here anyway. Oh God, isn't that like pirate base or something? This is no longer very good to move around in this small space. Discovery. Cape Kale's Cliff Base Cave. Maybe it's just the sort of thing that one does not enter from this angle. Yeah, we'll deal with that later when we don't have a friend, like, stuck to a vehicle. Oh, I guess since we're probably allowed to remove the fans, right? Because we tried that. Oh, or is it that you're not allowed to remove anything directly? No, because remove the steering stick. So probably I could just turn this into a better boat. Let's give that a try. In which case we should stick the cork to the base of it while I'm moving all this other stuff around. Basically just make the same device but have them all facing forward like this. There's some really thoughtful design went into the way auto build works and the way all the devices cooperate, because at first there I thought it was like if you split apart anything that's pre-built, it just explodes. Wrong way! Oh, that's fine. We'll just steer it backwards, I guess, once we turn it. But in reality, oh, interesting. It takes less power if you're not lifting the device into the air. Oh, that's also very interesting. In reality, it's much more like if you have two prefab items put together, then splitting them apart is a no-no, so that you can't just use that as a catch-all for, I'll just make some parts out of thin air. It's very, very clever the way they've done it. Interesting. It's the same devices with the same output, but the way they're oriented changes the power consumption. This KOROKS is not having a good time. I'm so sorry, buddy. I guess it wouldn't inspire a tremendous amount of confidence if your captain was just utterly facing the wrong way. And it scares them every time the fans come on. I'm so sorry. I promise this is among the most efficient ways to get you to your friend. I can't promise that it's the most efficient way, because it definitely isn't. Also interesting is that I think it's because we're sort of partially sunk in the water with our weight, but this is much slower, I would have said, than that other boat we had that was just the one fan. I guess the cart's also probably a bit heavier than the wood. There is that, too. You better not. You better not spit anything at this cute little KOROKS. How dare you? Oh, no, it's just floating up in the water because it's rainy. Oh, here it comes. I won't be able to hit some there. Came rather close, though. Jeez. Oh, I've got one fan fighting against us here. Ah, I see. Sorry, I only just noticed that. Was not paying attention when I built it. See if it goes a little faster now that they're all going the right way. And I wonder if that'll make the power consumption go up as well. Yeah, that's a little more like it, isn't it? I thought even though we were sunken a bit in the water, it seemed a bit slow for how many fans we had on it. Home sweet island, my friend. Let's do this. Oops, sorry. I slipped. Here you are. Oh, thank you. You two have fun. Don't drown, please. Right, very well. We've headed to TotK Island now. I think we've seen some of the sights around here. We had at least a look at the Cape Kale's cliffside cave. Bears more investigating later, of course, but for now, I just want to get to these shrines and get done with this episode. Spent too long as it is. Sorry about that. But we'll have 3 shrines by the end of it. That's not bad progress for one episode. So we want to head more or less straight west from here. It's been a while since we rode with Cumin. I wonder where they're at right now. Still in the hill where we left them. Is there a stable around here? Nah, not worth it. We'll just run there. We have teleport points close to both of the shrines we're headed to. Boat Club! I love Boat Club so much! I know it's a garbage weapon and only adds +1, which is really sad, by the way. I mean, these are such a rare spawn in the world that... Wouldn't it be cool if it at least was like +6 or something like that? It wouldn't be anything too broken, but it would make Boat Club like slightly more viable. Sorry, Boat Sword! I'm not sure which is funnier. Ooh, a shrine way up there too. Oh, that's the one I actually marked. A bit farther than I thought. That is Satori Mountain, alright. Perhaps Cumin mightn't have been a bad choice. Bring it in with us. We got that kind of boar already? Woodland boar. Yeah, there's another boar that's like... It's sort of got black fur with like red tusks or a red nose or something like that. We could steal some treasure from them. Oh, sure, let's just get the chest and then bolt. Oh, wow, this one's not the most observant. There we go. Finally, someone saw me. I was starting to get a little worried for them. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, you can tell me to bring it all you want. I'm not going to go over there. Nice bow. Thanks for this. I'll be taking this with me. That's really nice of y'all. I can test it out if you'd like. Would you like that? Would you like a demonstration? No. We're good. Goodbye. Sage Temple Ruins. Were we here already in this game? This is where you find Midna's Helm, I believe, in... Let's see if anything else interesting is around here. Oh yeah, there's a green Lizalfos and all, just like before. Ding indeed, game. Sage Temple Ruins. Oh, come on, let's put the treasure chest tracker on for a bit here. Bit of a blinky blinky. Oh, I guess it's quiet because we're near enemies, is that it? Seems like it's more over this way that they want us to be going. I missed it, have I? This way. So in this building over here, you say? Hi. Sorry, no. Boat Club. Boat Club! Boat Club! Oh, God. Boat Club almost wasn't enough there. For a minute, I was worried. Oh, I should be doing the full combo there anyway, because Boat Club has critical hit on it. Oh, look at all the acorns here. We can go back and do that acorn quest now, if we remember not to eat those. This chest has to have some in it. I didn't notice it was raining, sorry. Did I say this chest has to have something in it? This building has to have something in it. Oh, I find it so hard to do with this to sound. Okay, right, it's... Oh, nearby down below. It even gives you little indications? What? That's so useful. Why? I wish I could see it, even with the other HUD off. Oh, below. So it's in a cave underneath us, is what you're telling us. Or like a basement to one of these places. Right, that's slightly more complex than I was prepared to handle. Forget it. Would be nice if you could customize particularly what items do and do not show up. I suppose the way they handle UI probably makes it an all or nothing kind of deal. And that's why, like, if it were convenient for them to have made it so that you just pick which ones it is, they probably would have done it. So probably they were probably reusing parts from Breath of the Wild, and the way they had done it in that game made it so that it was difficult to only turn off 1 or 2 elements or something like that. I would imagine. I don't mind hearts only showing up when you get hurt. I might have put myself status effects and the tracker on if I had the choice of what HUD elements to keep. Right, have I passed it too far? No, we're still heading this way. Right, it's right up top that cliff there. Oh, HUD's in person. Let's get them before we do anything else. Oh my, what's going on there? Oh, is this that little thing where there's like the horse statue and stuff? I won't stop and look at it now, even if it is. I was just curious. Can't remember what's here. Sorry, would you? Right, didn't mean to put it too far to the side there, but this ought to work. This has worked somewhat well for us in the past. Oh, maybe not. We'll try it a little closer. Oh, that leaned a bit farther than I was hoping. If we just put a bit more of this on the top. Didn't really have the angle I was hoping for, but maybe that'll do it, and even still. Yeah, there you go. It's not turning its spine, it's not turning its spine, it's not turning... Ah! If I do it more like this, so it's kind of like right up alongside it. Oh, yeah. Oh, stop turning like that. Yeah! Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, some stamina ones. That's nice. Oh, you're much too kind. Love me some puff shrooms. There's a horse-drawn carriage over there. Okay, let's not tarry, though. We gotta get these 2 shrines, and otherwise this episode will never end. And also, we should take note of at what point the blinking started there, because that tells us about how far away it can measure from, which I would have said that was like maybe 200 meters. We were like right over there when it started. 200 meters, is that maybe a bit of an overestimate? Do I have a picture of a goat? Yes, I do. It ran away at the prospect of having its photograph taken. It's kind of hilarious. Sorry, I straight up just opened that shrine and walked on in without saying anything. I was totally spacing out there. We have got to the shrine! Delightful! I just forgot I was recording! Great, missing pathways. Let's make this, shall we? Okay, good. Awesome. Right, okay, missing pathways, no problem. Ascension is a pathway into itself. Please let me pick it. Good. Is that really all? Oh no, okay, we can't just ascend our way up through all that. Oh, hello, Jest. Hang on, if I just stick this to... Oh, I can just climb up this, I guess. Oh, but how would I get up, in this high... Okay, serious question here. Can I end myself if I recall this thing towards the wall when I'm standing here? Serious answer, more or less, yeah. Wait, what are the odds I can just glide around like this? Yeah, hold on. Is there a tunnel that goes under there or something? Missing pathways, you say? Oh, interesting. I got no ideas right now. Oh, but I'm allowed to make fire, right? So I could just make an updraft. That probably isn't what they want you to do here, but it also probably would work. So I'm, you know what? The joy of this game is even if you don't figure out the right way, finding out a way anyway. According to me, anyway. This isn't enough for an updraft here, is it? But if I throw a pine cone in, maybe it's time to test this whole pine cone thing out. Hit! Oh, yeah! Makes a big old fire. Was that really still not enough to glide with? No, I guess there needs to be a few more logs on that. Oh, seriously? That wood's just kind of burning on the fire. I could have sworn if you put like 5 campfires around each other, it would make draft. Oh, weird. Well, between this and all that zonite I spent on that stuff that didn't work, and all those parts I boiled out to try and weigh that cork down earlier, this is a very wasteful episode so far. Oh, I didn't even check around what's here. Well, I'm probably... don't worry about it. I don't really want to talk about it. Let's just get these fires out of the way since we won't be needing them. Oh wow, they're sturdy fires. They are. Can you climb this one? No, but we can surely work something out if we like lean it diagonally or something. Like so. And then over here. That is weird though. I could have sworn if you had like 5 arrows sort of well, it's not worth the time we put into getting it. Time or resources. I could have sworn if you had that sort of number of arrows, fires, that things would be better for you. Very good. Well, should be easy enough, because all we have to do, that's all the treasure here, right? Yes. But that things would be better for you? Sorry, I'm doing that thing where my brain just says, I don't remember what we were saying, so just say something random, and hopefully it'll at least be funny, if not coherent. Indeed. I remember fire being much easier to make an updraft with fire in Breath of the Wild anyway. Maybe it doesn't work in shrines in this game because they figured you would just be able to use that to get over a whole bunch of puzzles. Very good. Let's see what we can do here. If go for one thing. Well, what's the problem with just putting this block over here and setting up by being on top of it? Oh, it's hard to get onto it now. I see. Hence this whole platform here. Yeet! There we go. And this should be enough height, I think, that we can just go. Oh, perfect! That actually did take a little more thunkening than I thought, mostly because I was being dumb and not noticing there was another block there. I do this thing where I'm like, instead of investigating the entire area first in these shrines, I'm just like, okay, well, let's see if the first thing that came to my head works. Which is just dumb. I should just look at the whole thing and see if, and weigh all my options first. But that's a me problem, not a the game problem, so there you go. At least we're building up a few more teleport points, just expanding slightly outward from our sort of central heavy area, coverage. 50 shrines, though. Look at that. Golden apple. Other golden apple. Hey, yeah. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong trigger. That's why. Hey, yeah. Yeah. Look at all the golden apples in this orchard. Should we just stop and get all the apples? Let's just get the golden ones, shall we? Minimal ecological destruction. There's a farmer's pitchfork there. Yeah. Probably don't have one of those in the book. One of these is a monster. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Can't wait till we're playing that on the channel. This will be my first time. Okay, maybe we don't go over to that side of the orchard. This tree has 2 golden apples on it. Or does it have 3? And then, oh, it's got 3! This is the appleinest orchard ever done was. Oh, I accidentally got a normal one. The economy will never recover from this. Well, that one was already on the ground. Hey! Okay, off we go. We can actually get human back for this. Sorry about this episode being a little meandery, but we got a whole bunch of little tiny side objectives done. Like 3 of those Hudson things, like, what was it, like 8 more KOROKS seeds, and 3 more shrines. That's not bad progress at all. Oh, it's just a battle talus kind of hanging around this bridge. Hey, human, we shouldn't hang around. You guys better not eat human. I'll be upset and disappointed. Let's just do our best to avoid this while we can. Did they notice us? Oh, I guess the talus noticed us first. Is that it? Yep, don't feel like interfacing with this. Human, let's go! Looks like humans probably hold up behind this rock here. That could have just showed up out of nowhere. Oh no, not this rock. A few more rocks ahead. I could see their shadows flying around. That's horrifying. Oh, but look at the lighting on that. I mean, is that not cool as hell? Oh, you can see like the shadows in midair too, like on the dust and mist. I think they jacked up the lighting a little bit from Breath of the Wild, don't you know? Okay, calm down now. Human, we gotta go. Right. Okay, not that way. I gotcha. Sorry. Let's get off this list. No, go. Now go fast. Fast. Oh my god. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. Holy god. Never again, please. Sorry, human. Didn't mean to scare you, but holy crap, that was not good for a bit there. Oh my. Oh, holy crap. Okay, okay, let's just wobble our way down this little ledge here. Perfect. You did a very good job, human. I'm very sorry about that. Sorry, let's just get out away from the ledge. Okay. I know it was awful, but we're going now. Is that the shrine I marked over there? Maybe. It's next to a stable as well. Maybe we could leave Human there and they'd be a little safer. Oh, we gotta save this person first. Don't worry, citizen! Human and I will save you! Alright, you do extra damage when you smack them with Boat Club from horseback. Boat Club! Boat Club! Boat Club! Boat Club! Right, come back here, you. Boat Club! Sorry, citizen. Sorry. Boat Club! Boat Club! Boat Club! Boat Club! There we go. Nicely done, Savray.
Yeah.
Thanks. Things are looking a little dicey, but you pulled me out of the fire. Maybe this home-cooked meal can convey my gratitude. It's not much, but I hope you'll enjoy it. Hey, tomato pizza! We didn't have to make a pizza. Someone gave it to us. That's like 1,000 times better. Pizza made with fresh Hylian tomato. Slices of melty Hateno cheese make it irresistible. Oh, yes. You meet again. I'm here because I heard there are caves in this area. You do, I take it. No? In any case, I'm happy to see you and ready to share some more cave info. Passage even just blocked by rocks, and smash those pesky rocks, regular swords with hammer-like things, never hurts to be rich, smash. Right, okay, gotcha. Well, path doesn't know that, sometimes you find ore and rocks you smash, okay, good. Cheers! Big preach. How many meals have I got? I must be nearing full, right? So I don't need to cook 2 more. So what they put in it? Just wheat, cheese, tomato. Cool. That is nice that you get 6 hearts out of that. Oh, I guess that makes sense, because each of those 3 ingredients does do 1 heart, doesn't it? Anywho, Boat Club was a success. Oops, let's just grab any of these that we can. We can't grab the Spike Boko Shield, but we can fuse that to this Dragon Bone Boko Shield. Make it a little better. Why not? Actually, let's just, this is the Rusty Shield we've got. Let's just put a rock on it while we have the opportunity. Very well, Cuban, I may well not be able to get you across this, because we haven't got Cryonis in this game. I mean, the horses can swim in Breath of the Wild, and I imagine this game, they don't, you can't control them while they're doing so it's not as though you could, I always try and pull them to a slow really gently, much more gently than that. Like, I'm doing it really gradually, but it always ends up, like, yanking it right at the last second. I think if you put them in the water, they just sort of swim back to the nearest land. They don't actually... you can't actually control them to, like, say, swim over to the other side of the shore. So I suppose that'll have to be where we part ways at the moment, Cumin. But look, we got a Korok! Does that not make you happy, Cumin? Doobity-doobity-doo indeed. Let's stable over here so I can resummon them anyway, and I just or perhaps just board them for the time being. More monstery moves over there. Is that Keaton? It might well be. Unfortunately, that is something that we'll have to wait till next episode, because the breadth of this episode is just unlocking this shrine. Oh, but it might be gone when we go back and the shrine come out. Oh, come on, we'll go say hi to Keaton as well. Hey, Beetle! Yeah! Absolutely stock up on them arrows and bright bloom seeds. That's what we are going to do. Oh, and why not the lizards as well? Buy them out of everything. Anything worth selling here? Oh, maybe some food we don't really need desperately. We don't really need that many shock rice balls. We've got this electro resistance is a double one, so yeah, let's get rid of the rice balls. I'm not seeing that we need the swims rice balls anytime soon. Sneaky fruity tomato stew sounds really good. Ooh, 54 for the glowfish skewer. Yeah, we can part with that. And bright seafood rice balls, I think, as well. Oh, this is only a stealth of 1, so even though it looks delicious, let's get rid of it. Dazzler fruit sell for a fair bit more than the, well, 5 anyway, which is more than the other ones, and I don't see myself using tons of them in the future, so let's just part with a bunch of them. I might be an idiot, because we'll probably need them to upgrade, like, any of our glowing, like, the miner's gear, but... well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Staminoka Bass sell for 18 rupees. Not bad at all. Yeah, let's probably hang on to everything else, right? Oh, well, no, we don't need this many horns, probably. And even if we find that we do later, they're easy to come by, so... I'll put these ones down at 2. No, down at 10, rather. Wow, Lionel bits sell for a heck of a lot. We should definitely, we need to make some money. We go fight them, apparently. Although, probably the weapons we lose in the making of it would... because... in this game, it's not... you can't sell weapons in either game, I don't think, but in this game, you need to spend materials to make your weapons better, so that would be... you're technically losing money, in a sense, by breaking all your weapons that way. So you have to weigh it very carefully, because we're going to break a few weapons fighting Silver Lionels anyway. Cheers! Once again, I'm not going to be messing with all the quests that are most undoubtedly around this lovely, lovely stable at the moment, because I'm in a mood for adventuring... well, really, I'm in a mood to go back to Zora's Domain, which we'll be doing next episode, hopefully. We'll stop with Keaton here, then the shrine, then we'll call it an episode. We've been recording for a fair while, but there was a lot of it that was a bunch of nonsense that we can probably cut out. I hope he's okay.
Are you a traveler? Do you have any business in this cave by any chance? I'm sorry to say, but right now it's
Big brother! Errol?
Hi!
Oh, this person's got the little, bloopy ears. It's yours!
Carlton, really, Blue, please. It's impossible. It's absurd even to try to turn yourself into a legendary creature. A Satori, no less. Absurd. You should be working on the monster collection with me instead of chasing a silly dream like... I will never give up curses. I've always wanted to be a story. I will be a story. I do not care what it takes. All I need to do is get my fingers on a bubble jam, and then I'm sure to turn into a story. And the rumors are true. There is a creature in the cave called Bubble Frog, and it goes right to that story. Go! But I didn't think it would be up so high on the wall. I'm about to run all nimbly about like that. In that case, little brother, why not get someone to help you catch a Bubble Frog? Yes. Oh, yes. Do you remember all that treasure you collected? You could offer that in trade.
Finally. Years of hunting those frogs mercilessly with no reason or rhyme except for that probably it was important. And now it comes to a head. Pico Pond Cave. Let's just grab whatever is here. Is it the Picori that are the, critters in the Minish Cap? I think maybe. Or Picori, or however it's said. Here's the Luminous Stone deposit logged now, thank goodness. Only one in the treasure section we're missing. I wonder if you get anything for completing one. Completing the sections. Sorry! Big apologies. Let's take the boulder hammer to this ore as well. Aha! With its extra charge stamina, we can just wheel around and get all of them. Marvelous. That was a nice, short and sweet cave. Very to the point. I like it. Bubble gems, you say? Well, I know a feller who's got a few. He's me!
Traveler, did you hear me and my big brother talking? If I'm gonna make my dream come true, I must get my fingers on a bubble jam. Go! But the bubble frog is so very nimbly and hard to catch.
What is your dream? You want to hear about my dream?
Well, it's real. I dream of becoming a Satori.
You know, the creature of myth.
Satori are legendary creatures that have been spotted all over Rauru. Piercing eyes, bluish white fur. Oh, how I've admired them since I was a wee colton.
And then I read these ancient texts and they told me how to transform myself, transform my colton into a Satori. For it to work, I must find a bubble frog, a strange creature that loves dark caves and grows bluish white like a Satori. Then I have to collect a bubble gem, which is bauble that bubble frogs drop when they're feeling weak. That's why I chased after the bubble frog right in the cave. I wanted to get my fingers on that gem. But I don't know a bubble frog could gamble about like that so nimbly. I do want to be a Satori. I will be a Satori. I'll do whatever it takes. I'm sorry. But that is my wish, my dream, and my reason for doing such doings. So if you get a hold of a bubble gem, please give it to me. I'll give you a treasure in trade, I swear. Here, take this.
Hopefully we don't need them for anything else. Seems like it wouldn't be.
That's a bubble gem. Colton, is this the real thing? The perfect shape and the faint blue glow. It's a real bubble gem, real as can be. You did. Now I can transform into a Satori just like the ones I adore.
You really only need one?
Thank you so very much. Please take this gifty in return.
The Goblin Mask! Oh, this is how you get the monster masks in this one. Sweet.
See, I collect all sorts of monster treasures. That is, monster parts and goods that make you look like a monster. The mask I gave you was made to look just like a bokoblin, so much so that even a bokoblin would take you for one. By all means, do try it on. Then you will see what it's like to have the body and heart of a bokoblin. At last, the time has come. Time to gobble down the bubble gem.
Are you sure you're supposed to eat it?
Here's my drop. Tastes like citrus. Look! What? My body, it isn't changing. But I do feel a strange sensation washing over me. I can only be one thing. I'm on my way to becoming a Satori. And that means more. I need more of them. And I can't just gobble them up one at a time. No, that'll never work. I must collect lots and lots and eat them all at once. And to do that, Kilton, big brother, I've decided to set out on a journey to collect bubble gems. I see. Well, it seems you made up your mind. That being the case, you have my complete support. I hope you collect as many bubble gems as you need. Big brother, thank you. Thank you.
Traveler, I'm grateful for your help, but I've decided to set out on a journey to collect bubble gems. Next time you get your fingers on a bubble gem, please do give it to me. If you do, I'll trade you a gifty for my collection of treasures for it. And with that, I hope we meet again sometime somewhere.
But what about the ones I have presently? Oh, goodbye.
Off he goes. I do hope he's able to make his dream come true. Now, I have to be on my way as well. I'll be making the journey to Terrytown in Nakala. But, dear traveler, thank you so much for helping my little brother. And though I hate to impose, I do hope that during your travels you'll find time to assist him further. I'll keep my ears wide open for news of my brother's whereabouts, so visit me in Terrytown if you need help finding him.
Oh, cool, okay.
Yes, I'll be going now.
Gotcha! That'll be a for later thing, but at least we know. I got a mask out of it early on, anyway. Look at my little floppy ears now, I'm so cute. I never thought to ask if you could dye these things. Probably not. Great, well now we know what the bubble gem's for. Finally. Gonna try and put an end to this episode, shall we? And hopefully next episode we find our way as far as Zora's Domain. And here's the Shrine Lady Shrine. Ooh, are those task fruit over there? That thing? Oh. We just learned that they sell for 5 rupees each, but that's definitely something you want to be gathering. Where possible. Ikochiu Shrine! Or Ekochiu Shrine. Yeah, okie dokie here. What have we got? Rise and Fall. It's a classic shrine name. In fact, was there one called that in Breath of the Wild? I feel like there is. So this does what? Pushes us out somehow, right? Yes, indeed. Well, that's an easy one. Because you know what we can do? Recall it. Make it do it again. Perfect. Yay! Now, as for the treasure, though, that'll be a little, probably slightly more difficult to find. I'm going to try and do it without the tracker for the moment. So usually not too difficult to spy when you do. Oh yeah, they're right there. All right. Hip. A doobity-doobity-doo. A strong Zonite shield, not bad at all. Let's see if that's one we have in our book. Yes, we do. So let's get rid of the rock on this and drop it and fuse it to this. And then, oops. And then grab this one back, and then we've got to quit this one again. Okay, hang on, sorry. The thing that you're going to do, pal, is you're going to go hang around up here for a bit, and then drop, and then I'm going to get on top of you, and we're going to do that again, all right, partner? Thanks, partner. Appreciate that, partner. Real good of you, partner. There we go. Is that all the treasure in this place, by the way? Yes, it is. All I got to do now is get to the end. This is going to make that pillar do that. Oh, what we really need is a block. Okay, here we go. We've got one. So we can go over here, and then, oh no, really what we should do is, now that it's sat there for a bit, we should take it off and bring it over here, and then get on this, and then make it do all that again, and it'll hit that switch in the process of doing all that. And we just gotta be prepared to open our glider when that happens. Yahoo! That was a fun one. That's like a classic open world Zelda duology shrine. That's like textbook, that one right there. Fun little puzzle. It has to do with one of your powers, but you can probably find a few clever ways to manage it. Such good fun, and that is the end of this episode. Therefore, next video up on the channel is going to be some more Fire Emblem Three Houses, our Verdant Assassins only run. Last time I failed miserably at doing the Black Market Scheme side quest because I think they lied pretty bald-facedly about what the suggested level for that place is. 17 is ridiculous for the amount of enemies they had us fight, so I'm just going to try and pick an easier paralogue this time, get through it. Get some rewards, get some levels, and we'll see about maybe going back to Black Market Schemes sometime way later. But next Three Houses episode will probably just be rock. Just be doing one single paralogue, and I'll try and pick an easy one. And next time here, we'll be headed over to Zora's Domain, or we'll be trying anyway. I'll even get us teleported back in the ballpark area for such a time. 51 shrines though, not bad at all. Oh, I love the way the rock is all blue around here and all. You can see the mountain neighbor from here and everything. So, next episode, we're going to be seeing about ascending up to this, what looks like Zora architecture. Ooh, let's just even get on top of the shrine, shall we? That'll make it easy to ascend. Oh, yeah! So that's all for now. Thank you so very much for coming around to this episode of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's going to be out of here now. Peace!
I did a little research. I looked into these special Psyche locks you mentioned, Mr. Nick.
You did? That's great. I really appreciate it.
I read Psyche lock protects the secret. Sorry. This has all got me very stressed out, Mr. Nick.
It's okay, Pearls. I understand.
I read Psyche lock protects a secret a person is consciously trying to hide. If the person folds under questioning, the lock makes